if the vaccine was helpful at reducing all-cause mortality, you would see that the more doses a region, state of Vermont or Maine or Hawaii or Connecticut or someplace that's pretty highly vaccinated, you would see lower levels of mortality year over year because people got more vaccines than in other places, which who didn't do as much for whatever reason, and you would see an improvement, and you would see a line that slopes down to the right. Instead, when we did that analysis, and we cut it a number of different ways, we did it by different type of city and region, and we did it by age group as well. So we did some thoughtful to make sure there wasn't a bias in it. But no matter which way you do it, what you end up seeing is the chart goes, the line that you create, a regression line, goes up and to the right, which is simply to say that the more doses on average you have in a region within the United States, the bigger increase in mortality that region has had in 2022 when compared to 2021. And so that is an aggregate statistical tool that largely, it exactly confirms the conclusion out of the UK data. It's a different way of doing it. It's a totally different data set, but ultimately it leads to a very similar mathematical conclusion, which is a really unfortunate one because, obviously hundreds of millions of us have either personally or our friends and family and all of society have to now deal with these consequences of what are the long-term health consequences relating to these, and I'm obviously hopeful that we can, as a society, start to focus on those because that's the opportunity to try to solve this problem is focusing on health.